What is going on, everyone? It's Super here, and I'm bringing you guys another Injustice 2 video, and I actually have another one going up later today. So I hope you guys enjoy the Injustice 2 videos. If you do, make sure you guys please leave a like rating. But today, this topic right here is an apparent, in quotations, leak of the remaining characters that haven't been revealed yet in Injustice 2. So this is actually a Reddit post that a lot of people were sending me on Twitter. By the way, thank you guys if you send me this on Twitter. Always appreciate it, because even though I'm like up on almost everything that has to do with Mortal Kombat, Injustice 2, any news of that kind, there's always stuff that I do miss. So you guys that do help me out and keep me informed, thank you, I appreciate it. So a lot of people are sending me this post from Reddit, and it's supposed to be someone who knows someone who works at NetherRealm. Oh, it says but anyways, the leaker claims they worked on Injustice 2 mobile game and that these characters are playable, or at least that he's seen art of these characters. Okay, so this leak is supposed to be coming from someone who worked on the Injustice 2 mobile game. And of course, if he did work in the Injustice 2 mobile game, he does know the characters that are going to be in it, because the majority of the characters that are on the main roster end up being in the mobile game. So there might be some credibility there. Who knows? This is a one of those that you have to take with a grain of salt here. So let's go down the roster here, and I'll tell you guys if I think this leak is bullshit or if I think it's real. So the number one character on the list makes me grin because it's the Joker. Next up, Bane, Poison Ivy, which we saw in the reveal trailer. By the way, I believe this was submitted before the story mode trailer for Injustice 2, which makes this very interesting that Bane and Poison Ivy are both in here. If you were to ask me before the trailer came out that Bane and Poison Ivy were gonna make it, I would have thought that you were crazy. I didn't think Bane was gonna come back. That was a big shocker to me. So this Reddit post was actually posted before the reveal trailer. So let's go down the list. Poison Ivy, Swamp Thing, interesting. Black Canary, I thought she was gonna make it from the start. I have a video of it like months ago. Catwoman to complete the Gotham City Sirens. That's a no-brainer right there. I think that's credible. Cyborg coming up here in the Justice League movie. I think has a good chance of making it. Hal Jordan, of course, Green Lantern is confirmed via the pre-order bonuses. You actually get a John Stewart skin and like a character change. John Stewart actually has unique dialogue for the character when you choose a skin, which is pretty cool. Sort of like what Carl Weathers did with Jax, and the voice changes and all that good stuff. So it's awesome. Here's where it gets interesting. Even though he did say that he just saw concept art of these characters. He has Hal Jordan and John Stewart in here. Of course, John Stewart is is another skin for Hal Jordan, and obviously they need to have artwork for John Stewart as well. Cheetah, which a lot of people really want in the game. Firestorm, Flash, Scarecrow, Green Arrow. That one is a little iffy because Green Arrow is dead in the Regime universe where this whole thing is like happening. I talk more about that in the video I upload a little bit later on today. Brainiac, interestingly enough, Brainiac is on here before the actual reveal of the story mode trailer, before Brainiac was actually revealed. Very interesting. Damian Wayne, who is the Robin, Black Adam, Dr. Fate, Power Girl, another one of those, extra skins for Supergirl turns into Power Girl, Zoom, and Mr. Freeze. One character that I would never think to be on the list is Mr. Freeze, because there's already a lot of Batman characters, and that was one of the complaints for Injustice 1. Why so many Batman characters? There's awesome characters from The Flash, from Green Arrow, from Superman's universe. It's just a lot of comic book characters other than Batman comic book characters. So the last two there are a little iffy. Zoom hasn't, he's probably going to be a skin, but the one that we got a confirmation of skin for The Flash is definitely Reverse Flash. So I don't know about that one. But my opinions on this, do I think this is real or not? To be honest, there's a lot of things that make a lot of sense in this. There really is. There's a lot of characters that I see making it into the game. It's not that far of a stretch, to be honest. I'm not gonna say it's real, but I'm not gonna say it's fake either. I guess if you concretely want an answer, since I can't say it's real because I don't know, I haven't played the game, I haven't seen anything, I'm gonna say it's fake. But I will say this: the likelihood of most of these characters making it is very, very high. And what does it say down here? Finally, he claims the villain of the story is Brainiac. Okay, so you know, he claimed that the villain of the story was going to be Brainiac before the trailer hits, yesterday's trailer, and all that. I don't know what to think, so that's what the poster said. And let me know what you guys think, guys. I really want to know. I'm curious to what you guys think. A lot of these characters make sense, and of course, this list does not include the characters we already know of: Deadshot, Harley Quinn. All of these characters that were revealed already were not included in this list. It's just characters that we didn't know about before, even, like, I think this was posted Sunday, somewhere on there. So any character revealed before that isn't on this list. So very, very interesting that he had, like, you know, Bane, Poison Ivy in here, Hal Jordan. Very interesting list. I'm like sitting here, like, just looking at it thinking, could this be real? Who knows? Of course, the game's roster is 100% finalized at this point. Probably right now they're working on future DLC characters. I'm sure they already are in the process of working on 1, 2, maybe even 3 DLC characters that are going to come out first. And then as time goes on, like maybe starting now and leading up until the release, they're going to start working on more DLC characters. But I think the final roster is set and done, and it probably was done a while ago. So the Joker coming back is a little iffy as well, because again, he's also dead in the Regime universe. There's a lot of characters in here, and I'm just like going down the list, checking it out. Firestorm, I think, has a good chance of making it. Scarecrow is another one that's like, really iffy? I mean, I would want him in the game. I really do, but that's another Batman character, and I don't know if they would pick Scarecrow over another popular Batman character, maybe the Riddler or something like that. I don't know. Or Ra's al Ghul is not in here. That's very surprising that Ra's al Ghul wouldn't make an Injustice game. Let's see, Captain Cold, of course, he's already been confirmed via the Injustice 2 t-shirt. Same with Dr. Fate. And the last 3, I think Mr. Freeze is like not this. The Mr. Freeze thing kind of like discredits the almost discredits the entire list. But of course, he mentioned that he's only seen concept art of these, and that, you know, he's not sure if all of these are on the main roster. But Mr. Freeze might be in the story mode, but I definitely don't think he's ever going to make it, because Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze are almost identical as far as what they could do in the actual game. I don't know how they would differentiate either one. I will say this, maybe since there's costumes of other characters here that turn one character into another character, maybe with Captain Cold has a Mr. Freeze costume. That would be fucking sick, right? That would make sense if Mr. Freeze was on here. If Captain Cold actually has a Mr. Freeze costume in the gear system, that would completely make sense, and I would be okay. That's a good, you know, Mr. Freeze reference, and it's a good reason why he would be in here, and they would have artwork for him. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Let me know what you guys think. Again, if you want my answer, I will say that since I don't know about the full characters yet, I'm gonna say that this is fake, because I don't want to get my hopes up, I don't want to get your hopes up. But I will say this, the likelihood of a lot of characters on this list are very high of making it. Actually, there's a bunch of these characters that I have on my roster prediction for Injustice 2. The only ones that I didn't have really were Cheetah. I didn't have her on there. I didn't have Scarecrow on there. I didn't have Brainiac. Like, I really thought Darkseid was going to be the big bad, but you know, this guy, before the trailer came out, he said Brainiac was going to be it, so maybe he does know some stuff. But I didn't have Green Arrow on there because I know he's dead. But we'll see, guys. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. Let me know what you guys think of this. Do you guys think that this is a legitimate list? Do you guys think that the characters on this list have a huge chance of making it, which I am saying that they do? A lot of these characters look like they would be in Injustice 2. So that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on, guys? It's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.